It's your boy, Sleepy Melbourne in the building, and I'm here to talk about One Piece and the new year of 2024. I think things are about to pop off. A little housekeeping to get into before we get fully into the 2024 discussion. JC, aka Just Charles, will be taking a short hiatus. Prayers to my man. Well wishes. Let's get into the show. We are a couple weeks away from, and really a few weeks from, chapter 1104. And I know everybody's like, but 1103 isn't out. Now, come on. Come on. Let's not do that. We all know that if you're on this channel, we read the spoilers. So 1103 has been out since last year. We need that 1104 to pop this year off right. So yes, 1103 does come out in like a few days, but then there's like a break, and 1104 probably won't be out until like the 17th. So it gives me some time to, make some predictions for 2024. And for this new chapter that's about to come out. So what do I think is going to happen with chapter 1104? I think that Kuma and Egghead are definitely going to get into a tussle. Big tussle. Because Kuma's standing on business. Saturn is... I don't know if I believe in Saturn's combat ability. He looked a little shook when he saw Kuma. And so I feel like if you've just been on high and you ain't really had to tussle in such a long time, like none of the Saints have, or at least from what we've seen, you probably a little rusty. Kuma been out here putting in that work for forever. Entire story. He been putting in the work behind the scenes. So I think they're gonna tussle. I think Kuma's gonna lose. Well, not necessarily lose. I think Kuma's ultimately gonna have to sacrifice himself so that the Straw Hats, Vegapunk, and his daughter Bonnie can get away. I don't see that being the long. I don't see Egghead extending past. I really want to say February, but with breaks and everything, I'm gonna say early March. It's not going past early March. We can't go into the middle of March still at Egghead. That just don't make sense. We already here at the end. And so if we didn't have so many breaks and such spacing between chapters 1103 where I know what's going on and 1104 where I know we'll still be in Egghead, I would be a lot more confident to say February, but at least early March. But I don't think that Saint J will be destroyed or defeated completely inside of this situation. But I do think Kizaru might, or he's going to defect. Like, I think big things are going to start happening, and maybe Kizaru defects and gets like some type of punishment from Saint J. Like, he defects, they escape because of his defection and Kuma's interference. And that leads to like the death of an admiral, which aka Kizaru, but by Saturn, but they blame it on Luffy. So that's something I can see. I can see Kizaru being a little like shifty, just because who fed Luffy last chapter? We don't know. But Kizaru was up, had the thought bubbles, said nothing inside of it, so just a little speculation. But where do I think it's going to go for 2024? Elbaf. It's the only option. Even when Oda says he found a way for the Straw Hats to avoid it, but why would we do that? Who wants... Usopp needs to meet the giants so he can become a brave warrior of the sea. That has to happen. Everybody is starting to like get closer and like work towards like really achieving their dreams. And so this is part of Usopp's journey. So he definitely has to pop off on Elbaf. Someone who else is gonna pop off, I'll mention a little bit later. But yeah, no, I definitely think that Elbaf is on the list of next places to go for the Straw Hats. I do think that when we go to Elbaf, Oda's going to keep doing what he normally, well, I can't really say what he's normally done, what he's been doing currently, where he bounces to different prominent characters and we get to see their perspective of what's happening in the world or what they're going through, kind of like with the Kobe situation where we went there, or with Garp, or even with Sabo. We're getting a lot more of expose and like really being shown what's happening inside the world instead of having to just rely on big news Morgans. But yeah, I think Elbaf will last the rest of 2024 though. I don't think we're leaving Elbaf before the end of 2024. Like I said, I think that we'll get other glimpses and other shots, but I think that is also what's going to extend Elbaf into 2025. I have some wild predictions for 2024. I think the least wild prediction, Dragon clashes with the Celestial Knights. It has to happen. It's the year of the dragon. You've been showing Dragon a lot more recently. We got Dragon's backstory adjacent through Kuma and realizing that he was he was a Marine before joining the Revolutionary Army. So, I think that Figureland and Dragon gotta throw them ones. They have to. We need to see some type of like reputation boost for the Celestial Knights outside of them just killing like a 10-year-old Bito. Because yeah, that means that y'all are higher on the pecking order, but that doesn't really give us like an indication of how powerful you are in terms of like character placement. Y'all are just too new for that. 2 on my list. Big Mom is coming to Elbaf. Too much history. Loki not marrying her daughter Lola. Her trying to trick Loki into marrying Chiffon. The whole Mother Kermel situation. Like there's just a lot of like history with Big Mom and Elbaf where I just don't see her not making an appearance. Or if not her herself, the Big Mom Pirates. The Big Mom Pirates definitely are going to pop up. That's my prediction for 2024. Definitely going to see Big Mom Pirates. Because we got to see kind of what happened with like Kaido's crew is kind of basically, all right, that was defeat for real. Kaido's not running Wano no more. You got the new Shogun. Your guys are locked up. They're in prison. They got the Sea Prism stones. So cool. All the Beast Pirates, they're out of there. Big Mom's still rocking. Like her empire is still completely intact. So like if she just goes back there, y'all still got to contend with her. So I don't think that Oda's just going to be like, well, yeah, no, we're just going to pretend like she's not around anymore. And even if she passed away, let's say she died in the volcano, we think that the Big Mom Pirates are just going to stop. Katakuri is definitely taking over. And sure, he might not be as powerful as Big Mom is in this current moment, but I think he can grow to be stronger. Already got the future sight. And I think that if he's in control, 1, the empire is going to tighten up a little bit. 2, whoever got rid of Big Mom, that's going to be his first target. So Ken and Law, if y'all still around, y'all got to get this work. Because I won't say that he's the happiest with his family, but it don't seem like he don't love his mama. And finally, the last thing on my list, Shanks and Buggy are going to reunite. I don't know if it's going to be through some machinations of Blackbeard, either going after Shanks and Buggy trying to like being there somehow and interfering, or if it'd be Buggy and Shanks having like some type of argument and debate about going after the One Piece. However it happens, in my mind, Buggy and Shanks are definitely going to reunite in 2024. But those are all my predictions, thoughts, and just a preview of what I think is going to happen for this year in One Piece for 2024. Hopefully, I'm proven correct so we can come back to the tape and be like, hey, he was right. A great theorist was had and birthed this day. Fucking One Piece Damas over here. Otadamas. Otadamas is hard. Otadamas. That's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the Otadamas of the One Piece community. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, share with all your friends, family, and all that things. Have a wonderful new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe. This has been your boy Sleepy Melbourne, Otaku Don. We're out of here.